Alright, everybody, welcome back to Dishonored, the Brigmore Witches. And so we need to get the code to the thing, so we need to get we need to find the guy in the Draper's Ward sewer. Oops. Combination need to reach the engine coil running the mill, find the geezer to see if he will make a deal to give it up. But the Hatter mechanic has not returned from trying to restore the water in the sewers. He knows the combination to the engine room. So, we need to get down there. And from the sounds, we also only need one thing to make whatever
He says to bring
recipe.
He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to utter breath, I
Oh, Trimble's lab key. I didn't get a key. A history of Lizzie's stride. Ooh. We'll read that in a second. Oh, there's some metallic salts. Exit from a listing of known underworld elements. Little is known of Elizabeth Stride's origins, except that she hailed from Morley. Rumored to be the daughter of a seamstress and a traveling cloth merchant, Stride was forced to flee Morley in her early years after strangling an abusive schoolmaster. She smuggled herself out of the city disguised as a boy and became a powder monkey on a navy ship. The ruse worked for a time, allowing her to see wonders and horrors that women in her society had always been denied. Her high spirit, charisma, and fierceness propelled her to the top of the pecking order in the small ship-bound community of children, and they grew loyal to her. Inevitably, her deception was discovered by the ship's surgeon when she was injured during a storm. Before the doctor could report her, she rallied her powder monkeys to toss the man overboard. A bloody fight ensued, but their brief mutiny was crushed, and many of her followers were put down. In the chaos, Lizzie and a handful of loyal boys managed to abandon ship in a skiff. Afterward, they found employment for a few seasons with a cartographer working along the coast of the Pandician continent to map estuaries. There, the crew of children grew into experienced and savage fighters. With the conclusion of the mapping expedition, the crew sailed back to Bristol. Once in Dunwall, Lizzie and her hardened friends carved a space for themselves in the street culture of the city. Their nautical experience had them at home on the Wrenhaven River, a territory previously unclaimed by a gang. They recruited former sailors, pirates, and defectors from other gangs. She took an unlikely lover, a naval aristocrat that arranged for her to carry merchant marine papers, giving them legitimacy in the eyes of the government, and allowing her to sail through territory normally restricted to merchants. Some of those same powder monkeys from the early years still follow her, helping pilot their cargo boat, the Undine, up and down the Wrenhaven on smuggling missions. As the leader of the Dead Eels, Lizzie has an almost mythic reputation for ferocity. She files her teeth to point and is even rumored to have webbed toes. Her enemies fear her unpredictable violence as much as they despise her. Anything we can get? Yes. We actually almost have our elixir back.
Don't make me take that away.
Shit. Where'd it go so quick? Can we make the stuff? Combine ingredients to create antitoxin. Oh. So do I have a time limit to do? We'll come back to that. Let's go to the sewer. I didn't realize that was for the antitoxin. How do we get to the sewer?
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Doesn't look like there's anything even in there. Move.
Get back!
that's just to this. Here we go.
Any
Over here. Draper's Ward Sewer. Oh, there is... Okay, there's Bone Charm there, Bone Charm there. Ah, oh wow, that's... took a lot out. What? I was gonna say, I don't know how I didn't kill it the first time. Oh shit. Ooh, there's a combination back to the textile. Oh, that's to the engine room. Didn't feel like dealing with all those rats. Looks like there's the Hatter. City of Dunwall Waterworks. Two people over there.
I was looking for my little boy. He's not well, and I fell down here. I hurt my leg. I hear things. Rats and worse. Reapers, I think. I don't want to die here.
Someone's coming.
Swift Shadow. You move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. Okay. Last Bone Charm. Oh, that's a corrupted one. The rune over here. Oh, shoot. Ooh, there's a couple weepers down here. Honestly, I don't want to waste. You know what? Stun mine. So we got a room on that rune on that side. Oh, that doesn't stay open. That's fine. Moved wrench. Someone took the wrench to the water flow control valve. Please have someone find it and return it to the water control system. Fixed it. Ah.
That should get the water flowing. Now to go get that engine coil.
I wonder what that's. Oh, this, okay. Broken fan. Do not use the venting system until the fan motor is replaced. This thing nearly came off its drive shaft. I will let you know when it's back and ready to go. Shoot, how do I get in there? Let's see, I think there was a whale oil tank somewhere over here. Oh, it's right here. Wow.
You're putting it together, aren't you? It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Dowd? And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
Don't know, don't care, buddy. I'm here for the ride. Yeah. Alright, so we have the textile now. We didn't find the dude though. Or the person, I should say. We never even got in there. Which? The outsider walks among us. We never found the combination. And there is still a lot of coin down there. There's still a corrupted charm over there. Do I really care about this coin? Not that much.
Show yourself, little toad.
You're going to suffer when I find you. Come out, dear. It's no use. Come out now. I'll have your eyes.
Water control station. Royer and a few others went up ahead to the water control station to see why the water flow stopped, but they haven't returned. There have been reports of strange noises, and a few of our new workers fled for the exit. If someone doesn't come to relieve me soon, I'm leaving this place. I'm writing this so you have on record that I did not just abandon my station without just cause. Preston P.
You're going to suffer when I find you. You must be frightened. Show yourself, little toad.
Ain't no toad.
Come out, dear. It's no use.
Got another statue in here. But before we talk to that, I was hoping to kill the rats.
Dowd. Lurk told me you wouldn't give up, even as she knelt before me and gave me all your secrets. I know what you're doing, Dowd. I know what that mark on your hand is, just like the one on mine. I know everything you can do, and it won't matter. 4 of us chosen, but history will only remember one. Delilah.
If they remember any of us.
Tank. Damage taken is reduced, overall movement speed is reduced. Nah, I like my movement speed. And we still never found the code. Huh. Oh, wait. There's a note on this header. How the hell do we get in here? Oh, I was already in there. Crap. I just didn't go all that way. Give me a minute. At least I think I was. Yeah. I just never went all this way.
I doubt you'll be needing this again.
Hatter mechanic to-do list. A barely illegible to-do list stained with the blood of and grease. Get a new spanner. Rivercrest 8 old one. Check water flow control for Trimble. Hopefully no rats. Look for ox rush in the canal. Maggie likes red. Give Maggie my locker key in case she needs to stash her gear in my apartment this week. Okay. Key opens the locker in his apartment located in Draper's Ward Streets. So that was... I guess that's that locker we found at one point that said key needed. But we found him. No combo. But this is the door just straight in there, I believe. Because I was gonna say we got the key, but I don't think we did. No, okay.
The fuck are you looking at? Blow off, chopper!
So he has no key. I can open that now. But that does nothing because we went to... We could already go to his lab. The without an instrument, that's so weird to me. So odd. Oh, it's right there. I'm so stupid. Small scale explosive refinements, medicinal herbs. There's gotta be more in here.
What are you looking at?
Huh. We never got the combo.
It's done. But I don't think you'll see your men again.
Caesar says a deal's a deal. The code is...
Was I not supposed to hear it? 408.
I guess you got what you came for. You snake. You and Trimble. Peas in a pod. You can both rot.
Okay, so I think he wants to die. What I might do is kill him. Or, do the thing anyway. How do I get back to the engine room? So yeah, I never got this key, I don't think. Or maybe I did. Shoot, I could have just come in here.
All this for a chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
But first...
You don't know what you're doing.
Can I talk to him real quick? No, he died.
Are you strange on now? Working for Lizzie?
I did it anyway. But I don't know how to get out. How the hell?
Firing!
Oh my god, it's okay, I just died. Wow, the damage you take from one shot is insane on elite mode. I'm probably supposed to talk to him before I talk to this guy or choke this guy out or something, and then I can do that, but whatever. Okay, so I can still just go right back, but I want to do it anyway. Let me do this.
Stop! You don't know what you're doing.
I can't talk to him. I took the antidote. I mean, I don't know how to get out of here. I guess I go down. There we go. I mean, if everybody ran out, nobody should have died, so should be fine. Streets entry. What is that? Wait. Oh, just Granny's thing. Okay. Don't care. I'm not doing Granny stuff. Okay.
2 butchers came here looking for work. You are an endless source of adventure, Dowd.
Oh, she's down there. I already read that. Oh, she killed him. Oh.
Cut this bastard up from this gonna trash how feels like. That's what happened.
I didn't mean to jump on her. I guess that killed her because before I jumped on that one dude and they didn't turn hostile, they're just like, oh.
You are an endless source of adventure, Dowd. Please, do the honors, Dowd. Fire up the engine from the bridge.
Go to Brigmore Manor. Hostiles killed 7, civilians 3. What? Okay, so I guess turning on the gas did kill them. Damn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't. Restored water to the canal, helped the geezer end his life, so yeah. Found 6 of 7 runes. The only way to get the other one though is to do Granny's thing. 4 or 5 bone charms, but I don't know where the other one was. Found all the corrupted ones, all the outsider shrines, and found only 1,100 less coin. But darn it, if I knew that was gonna kill them all, I wouldn't have done that. Because yes, you're helping him end his life, but you're killing 3 civilians. Delilah's masterwork. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Okay. Do we have any cool upgrades? Boost stealth 2. We'll get that. Stun mine extra charge could be handy, but hole in the fence, your operatives will drop you a rune, some mana, and open the fence to allow for a more stealthy approach to the estate. We'll do that one because that gives us a rune. Thieving butler. The former butler smuggled goods from the estate and hid them by the shore. One of your agents will unearth the cash for a price. Well, only 75. Turncoats. Your agents have paid one of the witches to meet with you and provide information. She'll be wearing a red jacket. Okay. Now, upgrades. We have 1,000. We'll do arc mine stun mine extra charge. And then Rispo reload. Deal maker.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
Okay. Man, I don't remember starting over here. I see a river crest. Butler's note. They are on to me. The urn will have to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boat and claim it. The master's key, however, will go with me, and since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall and make my escape cross-country. Leave me out to dry on this one, and I'll put a bullet hole in your skull. Why? Estates, waterfall, cash.
I hope everything is in order, sir. Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
Okay, so the hounds, we gotta crush their skull. Got a trip wire right there. Lookout orders. S. Dowd has left Draper's ward on Lizzie Stride's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. D. Ooh, there's one. Hole in the fence. We have waterfall. Backyard. Oh, we never got that safe in the last one. I just realized. I just shot a sleeping dart at it. God dang it. Okay, so the backyard and the waterfall are in the same place. Can we get there? Come on. I was, for some reason, stuck, so I jumped. Obviously a bad idea, I guess. So this is the last mission, I believe, unless I'm really mistaken. So getting all the Tivian orange stuff doesn't really make too much sense. Brigmore front door key. Where's the one in red? I wonder. None of these. Oh, red jacket witch.
And who? This be, I wonder.
Don't know why I immediately fell back down.
Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes the rest of her life.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Wait. What about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Okay, so we have front door, estate, graveyard. Graveyard's way over there. Whoa.
What might this be?
Kind of stuck.
Nothing to worry about, my love. Nothing after all.
Will we leave this place soon, or stay for another season?
There's little chance of that. And who? Might this be a...
There you are.
Lay down.
All that trying to be sneaky, stealthy, they got me because I tried to go to a place where I guess I wasn't supposed to be able to go, but I did not realize it. Oh, come on. Spikes.
How
There's that bone charm over here. Spirited bolt. Doubt I'll use it. Splintering bolts. Bolt shot from wrist bow do more damage. Yeah, because I'm not trying to kill him. How?
Come, little turtle! Over here! Strike at him!
And I died.
The light is gone from his eyes.
I honestly have no idea who in the hell saw me. There was nobody by or near me. The dogs were facing the other way. Come on, hurry up and load. Jesus. Really? Whatever. Whatever. Well, I guess I don't have to knock all these people out anymore. I'm not gonna go get that bone charm though, because now I know that it's not good.
Get up.
I guess maybe that's who saw me. Oh, which I had no idea was even there. Okay, that sound is weird. lever whereabouts. With Dad on his way, Delilah had me disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. S. Yay.
Nothing then. Another spirit playing mischief.
Alright, we're in Brigmore Manor now. And honestly, I want to see how many runes we have. We gotten a fair amount. I want to see if we got enough for... No, we need one more. There is one, but I'll be honest, I'm not going to go out of my way to get it.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Ooh, those dogs.
Contact. Richard warns me they've caught Melina in the tower. I need to tell Delilah.
Didn't you hear? She finished painting the air. It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
Then she's in the field already.
Yes, it won't be long now. All of our patience and work will be rewarded. But what happened to Melina? Is she...
Don't worry. She made them pay first.
Delilah's orders. I've ordered the lantern be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the painting only if your situation is dire. I will be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you can handle Dowd should he materialize. Delilah. That was close. Tough skin. Your max health has been slightly increased. Alright, we can now get bedtime. Painting ritual. The painting of the possession target must be positioned above the altar after preparing the ritual. The performer must lay on the altar. If the ritual has been prepared correctly, the performer will then enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning: the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer of the ritual. Okay. shoot. I heard something. I thought I heard a dog or something.
Rothwild's slaughterhouse was destroyed in a fire. You heard?
Gangs, perhaps? Or do you think that could have been down?
Rothwild was the one who bought that ship, the Delilah. But why burn the slaughterhouse down? That was never so flamboyant.
Alright, let me look at my thing. Find Delilah's studio. Gotcha. I have 10 of these left.
What was that?
Oops. Dang it. And we saw they can teleport even when we have our blink time like stopped or whatever.
One of my dear sisters has wandered away.
Delilah's musings. I worked in my studio until late last night, and completed the painting of Emily. When Dad kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. He turned her over to the conspirators. What a fool. Once young Emily assumes the throne, I'll already be looking out at those lovely brown eyes. What sucks is I do not know where they probably will or probably won't go. We've taken out 2 of them.
To watch Lady Delilah
Ooh.
tonight.
I wish I knew.
Statuesque. It's a corrupted one, I don't want it. Overseer's orders. Brother Pradcliffe, you are charged with surveillance of the Muture Haven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember these strictures, and you will not fail. Overseer Plant.
No! Don't!
Overseer's interrogation. I was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited mostly useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless he becomes violently deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down.
Let me eat anymore. I can't.
Warning on corrupted charms. Excerpt from an overseer's report on black market occult artifacts. Vice Overseer Melios. While traveling in Serkonos, which is, of course, within your purview, I came across a matter that demands your attention. My brothers and I were using the overland route from Solero to Karnaca, escorting 2 of our sisters from the oracular order, as you requested months ago. My apologies for the delay. However, Sir Campbell is a busy man, as I'm sure you understand, and sometimes such deployments fall to the wayside, as his mind is devoted to some immediate concern of higher importance in our struggle against the outsider. Halfway to Karnaca, our caravan stopped in a lakeside town, where we learned that a man had been recently murdered. Initially, this was no cause for our involvement until we heard about some of the things found in his keeping. Red wax candles that we suspect were mixed with ox blood, clippings of hair, and a painting that hung over his kitchen table, depicting a small child carrying 2 dry leaves. I need not tell a man of your wisdom that these things were of concern, but other clues confiscated at the site were far more serious. The victim's finally appointed rooms were located on the top floor, looking down over the lake. He was a merchant of some means, and from what we found, it's clear that we were trafficking in heresy, attempting to buy an occult charm constructed of whalebone. What makes this case different is that the man was not attempting to purchase some superstitious sailor's carving from bygone days. Here we have a situation in which a private citizen and a functioning member of society actually commissioned the creation of a new artifact aimed at a specific person. Those offering this service, from what we can tell, were attempting to craft a new charm from shards of older whalebone talismans. Vice Overseer, we believe that this new artifact was damaged in some way, creating the rift between buyer and seller, which resulted in murder. From what we've gathered, the item possessed some occult power. It also seemed to come at a cost, however, afflicting the bearer in several unwanted ways as well. Whether the individual or cult responsible for the creation of the corrupted bone charm made it that way deliberately, or whether their capabilities proved somehow inferior, is not something we know at this time. However, this occurrence matches other such stories from across the Isles, as a cattled generation has grown more accepting of heresy, even taking delight in the tales of witchcraft found in lurid adventure stories. This is the result. Now, even those with no real connection to the void are attempting to devise their own disgusting rituals and talismans. Such corrupted bone charms and fractured runes could be even more dangerous than the original artifacts, as impossible as that may seem. As I must now journey to Dunwall to take up my next assignment, I leave my further investigation in your capable hands. However, I've left copies of this letter with several outposts along the way to Karnaca, and I've asked that any loyal to the Abbey who come across these words, if they have the time and means, copy them for our brethren, and for those over whom they watch. The merchant is dead, but those who crafted this corrupted charm still walk the land, roving fleet. Our worries are not overzealous imaginings, as some would claim, but represent a very real danger. As you will agree, these matters should be of grave concern to any who wish to keep our lands free from the curses of the void. Overseer Angus Duncan, Freeport Outpost, Morley. That was a hell of a lot. Healthy appetite food.
The Abbey!
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Oh, shoot. Apparently Emily Caldwell in the painting. Yeah, we know.
Strangers among us.
Well, I missed. I think I already had one.
What might...
Oh, shit.
What? Wake up, you fool!
The Witch's Manor was always so confusing to me about where stuff was. The second solution. Exit from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosopher. Oh, I already read that. I actually read that one a while ago, I think. Dang it. Okay, so we were just over here. Dang it.
Someone should be here. I'll watch for our enemies.
Where are you?
Alright, we're down to 0. God.
My Lady Delilah does not grant her favor to fools. I will find you.
Didn't realize there was one more.
Be thorough. We must make sure.
Fine as a fiddler's palm. No one after all.
It pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual.
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. not alone. Not entirely.
Turn around, lady.
Of course, they're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in the void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. And who might this be, I wonder? Nothing to worry about, my love.
Delilah's notes. Brunhilde came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coulter's prison. Nevertheless, it seems Dowd is oblivious to my plans. Okay, so now we know where she is. See, with these witches, I don't know if I got them all. And I know about these stupid dogs. Key needed. The key is right there. Key needed. Can I get there through here? Alright, we finally found the studio. Delilah's journal. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Havelock and his lick spittles will put the child on the throne. But it is me they will be crowning, Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolaw's apprentice, but whose paintings reach to the spirit, mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will hear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies as a still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Alright, we gotta go back to the gallery.
Find you. Be thorough. We must make sure.
What the?
Oh, come on.
Know where all they came from. All of them.
There is someone here. I know.
It's only right that I took it. My sister had no need of such a thing. It was rightfully mine. I will comb her hair again in the evening, and another time on the following night. Then
Set the lantern near the painting. Where it opens, I entered. The void. Delilah's masterwork.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites. But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Leap of faith.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Delilah's ritual site.
Last part of Delilah's ritual. Just gibberish. Unless I finish the other rituals.
I see.
Oh my goodness. Why does it... Jesus. Can we read these? No.
No! You can't do this! She took my life.
No, she didn't. Wait. What now? I couldn't render unconscious before because it wouldn't do that. She wouldn't step away from the thing. Oh, she's near it, I guess. Oh my god.
Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old. In with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough.
I'll find you. I will not be beaten. Curse you all. I will not.
Okay. Non-lethal. And we killed nobody, but they found 6 bodies. Low chaos, didn't kill anyone. Found the Brigmore crypt, trapped Delilah Copperspoon. Found 3 to 4 runes, 3 to 4 bone charms. 1 out of 3 corrupted. There were no shrines. And found half of the coins. Doubts, hideouts. Your actions, oh, everything is connected. Delilah's threat has ended. You've made your choices, come what may.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider.
watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
The Brigmore witches. And as we know, as Corvo, we spared Dowd. And Dowd's story does get an ending in the spin-off Death of the Outsider, which is after number 2. And I will be playing number 2. I don't know when. I want to play a couple of games in between there. And I still have Ghost of Tsushima to finish, so... I love Dishonored and the DLCs. This one had a ton of lore about Delilah the witches. And Dowd. Where if he hadn't have started it, he could have just done this one. But we wouldn't have had a first game. So, hope you guys enjoyed Dishonored, the Brigmore Witches, Knife from Dunwall, and the main game. I'll see you in number 2. Bye.